Hello viewers, and welcome to the VeloElite Episode 2 Shop Ride Review. Having had my COVID jab late on the Thursday, my plan for this week was a get round. So who have we got riding today? We have Dave, Jamie, Josh, Ed, Callum, Danny and myself. Ed is already waving his hands in the air. Not sure what he's upset with. Let's fast forward. Let's get to some of the action. Jamie on the front at the moment. He's trying to put the hurt on everyone. Getting 500 watts up this climb. Jamie's obviously far too fresh for this. He's obviously been tapering just for the shop ride. He's still going. He's still putting the hurt on everyone. He's now out the seat. He's really trying to see if he can drop some people early on in the ride. Where is Josh going? What? What was Jack doing with those geese? We will never know. Jack joins the group. We'll need him later on. The group is quite spread out. After turning at a junction, it looks like someone has attacked straight out of the junction. Split the group apart. Of course, I'm at the back, worst place for this, and I am already starting to lose the wheel. I am planning to try and make this ride as easy as possible for myself, but this is not going to plan at the moment. Coming past a couple of slower riders. I think that's group 2. That is the famous Paul Sutherland. Bye, Paul! It looks like we've got 2 riders already off the front. By the looks of it, it's Ed and Josh. Danny is trying to bridge the gap now, pulling us all back to him. It looks like the gap is pretty constant. It doesn't look like Ed and Josh are working well together. Otherwise, this could be a dangerous move. Danny's doing a good job keeping the gap consistent. pulls over, lets Dave through. Dave's going to bridge the gap. Doesn't look like Ed and Josh are working well at all. Looks like they've given up. They realise they're not going to get away. Close the last bit of the gap up. Ed is still trying to ride away. One younger up-and-coming rider, Alex Norman. Ed's a little bit off the front at the moment now. Oh, Jamie sends a flyer. Caught us all napping. Ed's looking around. Is anyone going to do any work? No, Ed, we're back here. You had the best chance of jumping on. Dave's decided not to chase his brother down. Have to go round him. Get back onto Ed's wheel. Help him out. See if we can close Jamie down. As this is a non-UCI race, Ed is able to adopt his famous puppy paw position. Let me through, Ed. Come on. I'm going to close him down. Thank you. Oh, let's just leave him out there. He'll hang himself. Be blown for later in the ride. Just gradually pull him back. Not wanting to do too much work here. Oh, Josh attacks. Now this is a dangerous move as there's two of them up the road. Can't let this stick, so I've had to dig in now and try and close this gap down. Josh signals to Jamie to work together. I think he's a bit late as we've nearly pulled the gap back. Just got to get across this roundabout. There's a bit of a rise the other side. And Josh continues his attack. He's determined to try and drop some people. I don't want to let this wheel go. This is going to hurt though. Heart rate is rising rapidly. 183 is my max. We're getting there. Oh, and we hit my max. I can't do any more work. I'm going to recover. It's a long drag up this road. Oh, and I think we've got someone pop. Callum's popped. Coming up to a bit of a rise now. It's going through. Ed is really now attacking the climb. 600, 700 watts. Just need to hold his wheel. Look at his legs spin round. Spinning's winning, Ed. Oh no, I'm losing the wheel. No, no, no. I'm not going to get dropped. Oh no. Jamie and Ed away. I need a wheel to jump on. Need to recover. Please, someone help me. Oh no, Josh is going across the gap. Now I'm in trouble. Ah, Jack looks like he's determined to bring this all back together. Let's jump on the wheel here, Danny, and try and recover. Looks like Jack's doing a brilliant job of bringing this back. But it doesn't look like the group in front are actually working together. If they learn to work together, they might actually get away instead of fighting each other. And we're all back together. Well done, Jack. Thank you very much. We're onto the back roads now. This is the dangerous part. What's going on here? Some sort of conversation? Are they going to work together? Oh, that'll be a first. I'm going to watch this because I know something's going to happen. Looks like Josh is savvy to this as well, because he's not going to let Ed's wheel go. Cyclists across the whole road. Bloody cyclists. Well, that was a failed attack by Jamie and Ed. It's all back together. Now we're going super slow. By the sound of it, Dave doesn't want to go slow. Let's let him go. I'm not going to follow him. No one's wanting to do any work. Everyone's looking at each other. Final bit of road now, approaching the finish. Finish is probably about 2 miles away. We're into a block headwind at the moment, and it's gradually going uphill. Don't want to do too much work near the finish, need to save the sprint legs. Pull over, let someone else come through. Danny's attacking. Go on, Danny. Now it's all about positioning for the final sprint. Third wheel at the moment. Jamie and Ed in front. I don't want to get stuck on the front for the sprint. Hopefully, Jamie and Ed are going to get me to the finish and lead me out fantastic. Jamie pulls over, Ed goes through. Still a bit far from the finish. Looks like I might get stuck on the front. It's really not something I want. Oh, Ed wants me to go through. Come on, mate. There's no chance I'm going to go through. It's too close to the finish. I'm going to sit here in the draft. Dave attacks. Good attack, Dave. Snuck through on the inside. Didn't see that coming. I would have to close it down. All the watts. Can I do it? Dave goes one more time. Signs coming up. Signs the finish. And yes! Took the win. Thank you for watching the ride review, and on to next week.